Welcome back to more AHSOKA. We are on episode 2, and last time we left off with Sabine getting stabbed through the waist with a lightsaber. Also, Shin took the device that's the key to locating Thrawn and Ezra and finding all that, which when Sabine inspected it, it looked like it was like showing coordinates to a new galaxy almost. So very weird. But yeah, that's kind of where we left off. I thought the first episode was amazing. Love the world building they're doing already, showing Lothal, showing it's just the way this translates to live action blew me away. Way more than I thought it would. So yeah, let's hop into episode 2 here. If you've been enjoying Mandalorian and AHSOKA and are looking forward to more Star Wars things in the future, like Tales of the Underworld, yeah, that just got announced yesterday. By the time you're saying this, maybe that's already out. I have no idea. This is recorded way ahead of time. But yeah, tune in for all those shows, and let's hop into this one.
This isn't just about finding Ezra. It's about preventing another war.
You've been looking for this.
That's too bad.
Sabine.
Chills.
They took the map.
Relax.
You don't understand. I unlocked it. There were 2 galaxies, and then
Yeah, it was another galaxy.
a pathway appeared between them.
Oh.
Where did the path in our galaxy begin? What planet?
They took the map before I could decipher it.
Yeah, it was so zoomed out. I don't know if you could see that. Yo, we've another galaxy in Star Wars? That's so interesting, right? Star Wars has always been in a galaxy far, far away. How is there another one? I mean, it is space. Like, you expect there to be other galaxies, I guess. But is it the Purgles? Can they travel between galaxies? Is that what's going to make them so special? They're not just, like, the first ever hyperdrive ships, but they can actually go between galaxies. That would be sick. Ezra went to a different galaxy. Stonehenge. Is this like another Night Sister thing? Another part of the keys here, maybe?
Tell her I believe we have located the reflex point on Cetos.
The reflex point. Toil and trouble.
You've been looking for this.
Refeeling all of it? Yeah, that'd be such a sick collectible. I love her paint jobs. Surprised she hasn't painted this whole tower. Who's up there? Oh. Yeah, I saw little feet hanging down. Oh, he might have seen the hologram.
Are you sure you're up to this?
Hera's always here in a hologram.
This kind of droid is incredibly resilient.
She should actually be here.
Arm or leg, and it just keeps coming.
That looks genuinely heavy, like they made an actual metal robot.
What happens if you get the power levels wrong?
The head will explode.
Explode?
Calm your circuits. I can pull the plug before it gets to that.
Perhaps we should perform this operation somewhere else.
I say go for it.
Because you're a hologram.
Yeah.
Time to relocate.
Sabine loves explosions. She'll be fine.
Now.
Knows a lot about them.
Here we go.
Hera.
Where we at?
A little concerned.
It's
Me when I'm gaming on the Switch. It's overheating. Turn it off. Here it goes.
I'm pulling the plug.
Oh, wait!
Yeah, can't you wait for it to cool down and try again later, or what? Can you go to an ice planet?
What is it?
This droid came here from Corellia.
Oh.
The New Republic shipyard? I'll meet you there.
Let's get going.
No, you need to recover.
I'm fine.
Cool, we're gonna see a little more of Hera this episode.
I haven't seen her in years, and the first thing I do goes sideways.
You're both difficult.
She doesn't want to disappoint her master. It's not her fault, though. She didn't think anything would happen in taking it to her tower.
You heard her. She doesn't want my help.
Yes, she does. Now get some rest. You're gonna need it.
I love seeing these characters interact. I really want them all to be here, like Zeb and Ezra. She is looking more and more like a nice sister to me. They're doing that pretty well. Dressing her in red, and then I don't know, I just never saw her in Mandalorian season 2 as that. But then we watched Tales of the Empire and she was with them. Like when Grievous attacked and everything. We're gonna see her use some green magic in live action? Ooh.
This place was not built by the Jedi. Whose work is it?
Nice sisters, didn't she explain that before?
People from a distant galaxy.
Or no? Oh. A distant galaxy. Yes, I would like to see it. Green. Whoa. Wait, seeing Night Sisters in live action kind of just reminds me of like Mortal Kombat. She got Ermac powers. That's the distant galaxy.
This is our galaxy.
Our, as in the one we're in right now, or yours from where you come from? Dang. That's all magic, right? I mean, there's nothing projecting that hologram, I don't think, unless it's the key that she has. There are Purgle. Those are Purgle, right? Yeah, I could barely read a map of the zoo. How am I supposed to read the map of 2 different galaxies? Peridia. Sounds like a Borderlands planet.
Jedi Temple called it that. It comes from old stories. Fairy tales.
Tales which are based on truths.
You're certain of this? I feel the path forward is clouded.
Thrawn calls to me.
Oh.
Across time and space.
You speak of dreams. Vague and fractured hopes.
The threads of fate do not lie.
This is such a cool visual. You guys get all that? You guys study the map? You know where to go?
The Eye of Sion is on its way here. Make sure that everything is ready for its arrival.
The Eye of Sion?
See that he does.
Merrick? I've heard that name.
Master?
She does not talk a lot, but when she does, I'm intrigued.
What happens when we find Thrawn?
For some, war. For others, a new beginning.
Yeah,
For us.
Power. Such as you've never dreamed.
How? I am wondering what their goal is. Like, I am so intrigued in this show, man. I don't know what they've done so well here, but I'm loving every second of it. These characters, the different planets we're seeing, the different ideas of going to separate galaxies. Corellia. Been a while. Last time I saw this was in Bad Batch, I think. I see little Chopper up there. Oh, I just saw like a pixel of him.
AHSOKA 1x2.
Oh, live action.
I was just telling General
Yeah, I know this guy.
Syndulla that when the Empire fell, all Imperial assets were dissolved and redistributed, including those held by Morgan Elsbeth.
So she's just riding around in the Phantom right there, right? That's a little Phantom. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh.
Do the facilities still employ any of her former staff?
Oh my gosh, Hera, that. Yo, is it someone's birthday? Why is there so much cake on the screen? Jeez.
Don't you worry about their loyalty?
Not at all. The average worker doesn't care about the nuances of galactic politics. They have loyalty so long as they're paid.
We saw otherwise in Mando.
I'm a businessman, General. My loyalty is to my investors.
Looks like connecting with Sabine paid off. Until she lost the map. At least she unlocked it. Which doesn't do us a lot of good if we don't have it. She got us here.
Just trying to put in a few good words for her.
I was wondering if you would consider bringing her back on as your apprentice.
She needs the training, as we just saw. She was really good, though. Put up a good fight. We just don't know Shin's power.
What makes someone ready?
You just know. So do they.
Okay. She'll be ready by the end of the season. I didn't think I was this curious about the New Republic, but honestly, Wow, that healed well. I'm loving seeing the New Republic through Mando Season 3 and now this. Repairs.
Ah, I see you still have your lightsaber.
Ezra's lightsaber.
Ooh, give us an inspection.
And by all accounts, it served him well. Then he passed it on to you. You have since made your own modifications.
Really? So Disney can sell a whole new lightsaber. You can train with Hu Yang?
I can't train if Ahsoka doesn't want to teach me.
That is an excuse. And a poor one.
Hey,
Train alone?
she quit on me. She doesn't want me back. She wasn't even thinking about me.
To be fair, you have never indicated that you want to come back.
Forgot how annoying you are.
Logical.
I never had the talent, the abilities, not like Ezra.
That much is true.
Thanks.
So she wasn't ever training her in the
You've had
Force.
once over the centuries, and I can safely say your aptitude for the Force would fall short of them all.
Okay, bro. Why is he so mean?
Is that a hyperdrive core?
Yes. Refurbished from an SSD, ready for its new life serving the Republic. This facility has produced 9 of these new models.
The New Republic Defense Fleet isn't building anything that big. What class of starship are they for?
Hera knows her stuff.
Oh, there it is. Classified.
Okay.
Well, then I'm authorizing it.
I'm not sure you can.
Want to bet?
C1, can you come over here, please?
I catalog inventory on arriving transports. An HK-class droid recently prevented me from completing this task.
When was this?
5 rotations ago.
Stop that ship.
I can't do that, General. They've been cleared for departure.
I said stop that ship.
Uh-oh.
Order.
That was quick. Yeah, they still got a lot of loyal Imperials. Oh, the Phantom. Oh. Whoa, hello. Wow, live action Phantom. That's so cool. This guy's an Inquisitor. I just noticed his saber. What? She's killed Inquisitors. These daylight fights are crazy. They still look really good. So it's trying to deliver a new hyperdrive. Chopper.
Keep your lid on, Chop.
So this guy's Merrick, right? Ooh. That's cool. They just both slice him. Yep, knew that was coming. But does it spin? Is he gonna fly with it? No, there's still Inquisitors after Return of the Jedi? I love how bright this show looks. Like, Chopper is just so vibrant in the ship. Nothing this exciting ever happens in Corellia. These people are just watching 2 Jedi fight. Is that a Lego?
No, I did not go through your stuff. Great. Now hurry up. They're gonna make the jump into hyperspace as soon as they clear the atmosphere.
It spins. Oh, the dude, lightsaber throwing. That's so cool. It's coming back. Whoa. That's a cool way to escape. Watch your back. Yep. Oh, that dodge. Just a little. So confident. Where are they delivering that? What kind of ship are they building? Thrawn's new ship? One to get to a different galaxy? Wow, that looks so good. I love the colors. Is she gonna cut her hair? Get the look back that we saw at the end of season 4. Incoming call from Sabine. Yeah. Looks good.
I'm ready.
Okay. Such a cool ship. Is this what we saw at the end of season 4? Ezra. Is she gonna be in her white outfit? Wait, they're actually just redoing that? That's so cool. That makes sense, because it's not like she had that hair before and then grew it out and then recut it. Or did she? Because Ahsoka's in a different outfit here, so... Actually, yeah, never mind. But she's acting like it's the first time she's seen it, so maybe they are just redoing that.
Transmission from General Syndulla. It appears the transport was traced to the Denab system. It has remained in orbit around the planet Cetos.
Cetos. Remained in orbit, probably because it's building a ship.
Padawan.
This is so fun, man. Oh, let's go. What are they? Oh my gosh. They're building a giant version of the little starfighter things in the prequels. Starfighter hyperdrives. What are they called? Hyperdrive rings?
Installation of the...
What is that? That was cool, but what is that? Is that magic holograms? They got a whole new tech here. They're teal.
And we shall deliver Grand Admiral Thrawn from his exile.
This is the Eye of Sion.
The sooner the better.
The appearance of Ahsoka Tano on Corellia troubles you.
It does.
Is Merrick a girl? I mean, I stand in weird ways sometimes, but the way they're standing seems like girl posture. That's so cool. What are they made out of? Little dust particles.
Her presence in the Force is elusive. Kill her. It'll be a shame. There are so few Jedi left.
Sentimental.
Truth.
He does somewhat still care about the Jedi Order and wanting to preserve the way of the Jedi. So interesting, his character. All right, that was episode 2. I don't think there's any aspects of the show that I'm disliking. Usually there's like something with a show where there's one thing I can nitpick. No, there's nothing here. I'm so enthralled into this world right now. Every character's screen presence is very strong. Even characters I didn't think I cared at all for, like Morgan Elsbeth, she's getting more and more interesting just looking at her. Seeing Shin's reactions to a lot of things that are happening, asking questions about what happens after Thrawn to her master, you know. It's making me think about her character like this isn't something that she fully wants to do, but I can't tell for sure yet. We're getting like little hints of these two in-between Jedi. They have an Inquisitor working with them, but they're not completely like for the Empire. But they are trying to help get Thrawn back for their own power. I don't know. They're interesting to me, but I feel like there's room for redemption for both of them to be more like Ahsoka or Ezra or Kanan. Like I could definitely see a world where Shin betrays her master in some way or not betrays, doesn't do anything terrible to him, but leaves him, you know, and can become a good person. Like they open this show with her instantly stabbing Sabine during their first encounter. But I still feel like she could be a good person in some way. Also, I feel like we saw Merrick maybe in Tales of the Empire, because I remember that name and I remember that design. I think they were in that for like a second, maybe in the Inquisitorius place. Their explanation makes a lot of sense to me to why there's still people that are loyal to the Empire. Not really necessarily loyal, but they just make more money selling to them or helping them out. That makes a lot more sense to me than just people still being completely loyal for almost no reason, just to be evil, you know? So I like that explanation. And it goes the same way for the two villains we're following, Baylan and Shin. They're not being evil to be evil. They're trying to get power. Don't know the exact way they're getting that yet. But apparently when they find Thrawn, maybe they'll be like given high authority in the new empire. We kind of got confirmation from Hu Yang here that Sabine can't wield the Force almost at all. So that's good to know, because I was wondering in the first episode, is she training her in the Force or just to use a lightsaber? But yeah, it might be a little bit of both, because they have tested her abilities in that way. It's just not very strong. Maybe she can't even move anything, but we'll have to see when she gets in another fight, I guess. Also, apparently there's like deep lore to this other galaxy, Peridia. Or is that a planet they were talking about? I think it was the galaxy. That was the name of the galaxy. But like young Padawans are taught about it. Or there's like some kind of legend there. I don't know exactly. But I've never heard of it personally. This is the first time I've ever heard of another galaxy being in Star Wars. Pretty sure, at least. Also, visually, I'm just blown away. Like, I feel like a lot of the time you never have a show that does it all very well. Where like a show is always lacking in some aspects. You can either have like really good puppetry and costuming and all that stuff, but then the show lacks in lighting and it's kind of dull. Like there's always some kind of trade-off. But with this, the visuals, the costumes, the lighting, I mean, they had a pure daylight lightsaber fight and it looked great. I'm not seeing any bad visuals. Nothing's throwing me out. They fly out of the atmosphere. We're seeing Chopper on screen with a whole planet in the background, and it looks amazing. Chopper's not looking dull or anything. None of the colors are looking dull. It's all bright, very vibrant. I'm just honestly like very blown away. Like it could be the most visually impressive Star Wars show we've gotten so far. I don't even know if they're using the volume or not. I mean, obviously like Lothal's not a real place, so they gotta be using green screens or something, but like none of it's throwing me off. Looks really good. Anyways, I'm excited for more. I'm just gonna hop in the next one because why not? And I gotta get these done. I got like 9 days left to get these done before I leave. What day is it? Yeah, 9 days. Holy. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you've been enjoying the Star Wars content on the channel. Check out any of the other playlists down below. Leave a like, comment your thoughts on this episode down below as well. And I'll see you guys on the next one.